Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Let's call the January the 14th, 2026, according to the agenda, there's an error, to order. Roll call, please.
Norm Bruno.
Here.
John Henley.
Here.
Brian Garcia. Tom Brenza.
Here.
Scott Lowe.
Okay, we do have a quorum. You've read the minutes? Any corrections or anything? Yeah, I'll have to back up.
That's okay.
Or did you
Go
say
ahead.
a correction?
Nope.
Okay, then, move to accept.
Second.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Let's do the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, old business.
Petitioners Use Storage LLC, the representative is Richard Shagley. That property location is 3655 South 14th and Half Street. The petitioner is requesting three variances. One, 16 feet reduction from the 20-foot side yard buffer setback in section 93F2. Two, relief from the type C buffer yard landscaping as set forth in section 17. Three, relief from the hard surface and parking section in section 14A3 MFC 3 Regional Commercial District of the Unified Zoning Ordinance. The petitioner was approved to subdivide the parent tract, creating three new lots, new storage lots, that separated the commercial and residential uses with each home on its own lot. The storage buildings were constructed in 1946 according to the Vigo County according to the Vigo County Assessor's parcel report. The storage buildings were built within the minimum but required buffer yard setback, along with having a non-hard surface drive and parking. Variances are necessary to bring the property into compliance. The petitioner has requested a change in zoning, docket 3 UZO2 of 26, from a C6 highway commercial district to the C3 zoning, since storage mini warehouses are not listed use in this district. The zoning will be heard in January at the APC meeting, and it was approved. The variance reduction of 16 feet from the side yard buffer, along with the hard surfacing and landscaping variance, should not be injurious to the public or cause any issues with the general welfare of this community. The existing storage mini warehouses have been in place for many years without any issue or complaint to our office. The three variances will not affect the area adjacent in a substantially adverse manner. This property is next to a dismantled railway and abuts Thompson Ditch to the south. Portions are in a FFHA zoning. The last mini storage warehouse closest to Thompson Ditch is located in a 0.2% annual chance flood hazard area. There are also portions of the AE floodway surrounding Thompson Ditch. Any future construction should avoid the FFHA or comply with the flood damage prevention ordinance for Vigo County. Sewer is available to the property. This business has been operating for many years, and the subdivision to replat the family houses away from the commercial business is intended to bring the property into compliance with current standards. The property sits far enough back that it does not cause any concerns to the neighborhood. Any new developed as defined in the flood hazard ordinance for Vigo County must meet all local, state, federal regulations for construction in the special flood hazardous area. Based on written findings above, the staff does offer a favorable recommendation for the variances with the condition of the approval for the rezoning change from the C6 to the C3 by the county commissioners.
Okay, first, let's recognize that Scott Lowe
Yep.
is here. Richard.
Good evening, Mr. President, fellow members of the VZA. My name is Richard Shagley. I'm with the law firm Wright, Shagley & Lowry. And this morning, it's my honor to be here on behalf of Use Storage. I apologize to Todd and Scott. Norm and John have listened to me on the spiel for Use Storage at 2 different meetings with the area plan. I can go through the history for the two of you, because I feel like you may have been cheated in that, or I can just move forward with our request.
Apology, yeah, apology
Oh,
accepted,
okay.
and, yeah, please,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Doug Bensinger, who owns You Store It, when he purchased this several years ago, at some point, he's a retired police officer. At some point, in order to be able to sell these storage units, his house was attached to the same, it was all one big parcel. So he filed for the subdivision to make 3 lots, and one of the lots is one we're discussing today, that has the storage units. Well, when that subdivision happened, it triggered the need for the rezonings and the variances due to the loss of the grandfather status. Unless you have used these storage units or have visited Doug at his home, you'd have no reason to go back here. It's on a dead end, and it's very isolated and remote. And I think that's part of the reason why you heard from Penny that, you know, this isn't going to be detrimental if these variances are approved. He basically just wants to run it as it has been ran for several decades. And he does understand that if he adds a building, it has to be up to today's code, as well as setbacks, as well as the flooding issues. He would just like to be able to use the current storage unit facility as it has been for 40 or 50 years, if not longer. And therefore not have to pave, not have to move a building, and the type 3 buffer in this situation. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions from the commission? No questions? Is there anyone here in opposition?
Motion for approval.
Second?
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion approved.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Richard. Okay, we need to deal with the meeting dates, right? Do we need a motion?
Oh. Do we have one more?
It's afterward.
They've got it out of order. They've got it.
Oh, okay, I wasn't looking, I
Got it
I
after
did get an agenda.
Do we have to do a
Just-
motion, Penny?
I'd move that we approve the meeting dates.
Okay.
Second?
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay, election of board members. We need officers.
Oh, again? I thought we just did that. I'd make,
Yeah.
how old am I? Hold on just a second. I would make a motion that to nominate officers as they currently are. Do I have to make the motion first for nomination?
Second.
Okay.
He's got a second.
All
Okay.
those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay, the amendment of the Board of Zoning Appeal of Eagle County.
So, the commissioners at one time has set this ordinance and policy to come through our meetings, and being on the APC board, you've seen this and approved it. So Jared thought we should go ahead and continue with it through the Board of Zoning Appeals in case there's any conduct issues or anything. So we would like to add this to our Board of Zoning Appeals ordinances.
Any questions of the commission? Need a motion?
Move to approve?
Second.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay, new business. 6751 South Carlisle Street, Fairhope.
The property owner is Faith Westland Church, and they are petitioning for 2 variances: a new sign to be internally illuminated and for the sign display surface to exceed 16 square feet in the A1 agricultural district as set forth in section 16C6BC of the Unified Zoning Ordinance for Vigo County. The petitioner is requesting to install a new modern 19:7 internally illuminated sign in place of an existing sign. The original sign was on the property for many years with a digital message board. The petitioner will not be reinstalling a message board on the new sign. The previous sign had been removed, and the new sign will be installed in the same location, approximately 16 feet from the property line. The placement ensures that the sign will not obstruct visibility or interfere with traffic flow. The new sign will not be injurious to the public's health, safety, morals, convenience, or general welfare of the community. And additionally, the sign will not include a digital message board, therefore eliminating any potential for flashing or distracting lights along South Carlisle Street. The proposed sign will not adversely affect the use or value of the adjacent properties. Surrounding the parcels are R1 with a C1 district located on the corner, and the sign will display only the church name. It's a modern design, will be more aesthetically pleasing from the existing sign, complementing the neighborhood character and enhancing visual appeal. The improvement should not create traffic or safety concerns. The strict application of the ordinance does not create an unnecessary hardship for the petitioner. As an alternative, external lighting would have to be installed. The proposed internal illuminating sign may improve aesthetics and property value. Based upon the findings above, staff does offer a favorable recommendation.
Okay, is there anyone here representing the petition?
Hello, I'm Michael Ray, and I represent Faith Wesleyan Church in this. Just as Ms. Penny said, we would like to replace our sign. I was going to say the same things she said, but she laid it out pretty clearly. So.
Okay. Well, you have any questions?
No, it looks nice.
Yeah, very.
Well, we better check to see if anybody's out there wanting to appeal, complain. I guess I'm ready for a motion.
A motion to approve?
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion approved.
Thank you.
Okay, I assume we have any communications from the public? Okay.
No, sir.
We need to affirm the
Findings of fact.
findings of fact.
I would move that we approve the findings of facts as they are presented.
Second?
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion approved. There's only one thing left to
Motion to
do.
adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion adjourned.
See, this right here is an example as to why my life goes by so fast. Like,
Real well.
Do you want to get your permit now?
I love being around expeditious
quick.
people.
As soon as Jared tears that stuff.
Don't mess around.
You know, I will say this.
Well, I guess we need to go back to work.
That's one thing.
something he wanted to.
Oh, does he?
That's one thing with Fred and Rick. That Rick so often